going on, YouTubers? It's your boy Mike here with another new YouTube video. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to be talking about how I lost 15,000 AUD dollars trading Forex. I mean, something that I needed to do. But I'll talk to you guys about how I got the money, how I lost it, and and where I am today. So stay tuned. Keep it up. Piled up on my clothes. I mean, I've got trackies, I've got two sweaters on, one sweater, one jacket. I'm just getting my beanie or something right now. You know, telephone and stuff. I'm going to show you guys my Forex setup on how I trade all my stuff. So yeah, let's see what you guys think of it. It's simple, nothing massive, but let's get it done, you know what I mean?
If you have any requests, shout them out. Play that same song! Alright, same song, here we go! Thank you. We're the Cantina Band. If you haven't...
Alright guys, so what you just saw on that image beforehand, scrolling through my profits since 2018, yeah, I took some massive hits and massive losses. As we speak, I'm actually trading right now. Check it out. I'm in a couple trades. So let's get right to the story, shall we? Alright, well, I've started trading for a long time now. I mean, I started off using demo accounts and reading books and all that, but me being so stubborn and just wanted to get straight into it, I just never went through a demo account. I went straight to the big thing. So maybe that explains all my losses straight away. Anyway, I was playing professional basketball in the Philippines, and I was like getting a lot of TV commercials and such. So the money I was earning through my commercials, my basketball, I mean, they paid me daily when I was playing over there. And since coronavirus is going on now, I can't even go back. So let's hope these flights are, at least hope we can fly out soon. Anyway, with these restrictions, it's killing me. Yeah, well, anyway, yeah, so I made money through basketball, and also I had to do some side hustles here and there to, make some money. So every time I got paid, I was paying rent as well because I wasn't really comfortable in the place that they provided me. I wanted to move out and just live on my own and such and such. So I went, I had to do some side hustles. It was pretty crazy. I had to do some side hustles. And every time I earned, I always put like 70% of my income into my Forex trading account. And what I did was I just jumped into it and I saw the massive amounts on YouTube that you could probably make, and I took big lot sizes straight away, and then I blew my account within seconds. I mean, I took all my Bitcoin money out and such, and I invested that into Forex. So I put like 3,000 USD in there to start off. I remember I traded and I blew 1,500 in the day, and I'm like, all right, I have to get that money back. I was trading and trading and trading, and I'll cut down to like $500. And the next day I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna try to win it back. And I blew it. I blew $3,000 in 2 days. So I was like, all right, I can do this. I had times where I was like thinking about quitting, and I just don't want to do a 9 to 5 anymore. And I was thinking about my future, and I was like, what can I do to provide for myself and my mom, my dad, my sister, my aunts? I've always wanted to be a successful entrepreneur. Always wanted to do what I wanted to do, like play basketball commercials. I've always went for what I want, and I've always believed the impossible is easy to accomplish when you turn into a reality. So your average person thinks the impossible is impossible, whereas I would say your entrepreneurs or your 5% of people in the world thinks the impossible is not impossible. They turn an impossible situation into a reality. So what they do is nothing is impossible for us. We strive to get where we want to be. So yeah, I lost that much money. So what happened was I hustled and I put more money in it. And long story short, I actually kept putting money. And got to a point where I just had nothing. All right, I just kept putting in. I was like addicted. I was going in with no strategy whatsoever. I just kept going in. It was professional, everything like that. I just kept chucking it in. I was like, yeah, I knew I was doing well. Keep going, but I kept failing. So then I walked away, and I was like, is trading really for me? I went back to do my thing for a couple months. I just went back, do what I wanted to do. But then trading kept coming back to me. It kept coming back. And I kind of believe in the whole spiritual universe kind of thing. Like, people and things come around for a reason. You just gotta have to find that reason. And I was always wondering why the stock market, Forex, or Bitcoin, why did people keep telling me about? Why do people keep coming around and trying to talk me into this and blah blah blah, or tell me how to do this? I've met actually good people who actually were telling me, I'll teach you how to do this, I'll teach you how to do that. I just never took it into account. I always said yeah, until the time I actually did it. I was actually shooting a pizza commercial, I remember that. And the guy showed me a demo account, and I was playing it, and I was making money on there, and that's when I started going big. So after that $3,000 that I lost, I had to go out and hustle again, and I made another like $5,000 or something. I invested all that money again, although I had to pay my rent. So my money management, I'd say, is pretty good. Just, I'm a massive risk taker. I've tend to realize that, and Forex has actually opened a lot of doors for me. I mean, in terms of like, I see things differently now. Like, one thing when I was working for an employer, which really got me, was I actually realized while trading Forex, is when I worked for an employer, I was trading my time for money. And I mean, look, the employers used to give me a 5-hour shift on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So that's basically a 5-hour shift, and you're getting paid for your time, right? Because you're providing for a company. So what made me realize, in a couple books that I've read, is the rich make their money work for them. That's why they have so much time. Whereas your average worker, they make their time work for them. If you know what I'm saying? Like, they work for their money, basically. And it just didn't make sense to me. Like, I've always wanted to drive a Lambo. I've always wanted to own a Lambo or a Ferrari, blah, blah, blah. And I'm telling you guys right now, just before, what's the date today? It's the 1st or 30th of April or something like that. Anyway, by the end of this year, all right, I am telling you guys, I will be, well, I was already looking for a brand new Mercedes. A brand new Mercedes, and I'll be driving a Ferrari. All right, I know it's big, but I'm telling you this right now. Not owning, I'll just be driving a Ferrari, okay? And it's one of my long-time goals, so keep that in mind. You guys can go back to this YouTube video and be like, yeah, okay. Anyway, back to the story. Yeah, well, I kept funding my account, and I kept losing, and it got to a point where I had to seek out a mentor. I took a couple of, well, I did actually. I reached out to a couple of people online. I took a course from the US, actually, in LA. A quick little online course I paid like $300 for. I went through it, but it was basically everything that I already knew. I'm self-taught, by the way. Like, I taught myself through YouTube. I used to watch the same video like 20 to 30 times. If I didn't get it, I watched it another time, another time. They were like 30 to an hour videos, and I used to watch them 20 times. Sleepless nights, just countless sleepless nights for 2 years. Even till this day, I'm up in my room, sleeping at like 7 a.m. in the morning, but continuously studying the market, studying people's strategies, studying how people trade, studying the mentality, which is, it's all in here. Anyway, it's not an easy game. It looks easy, but once you learn the skill and once you build yourself mentally, it becomes easy. Like I watched the video the other night. Once you gain that skill and that mentality, it's just like eating. You don't even think about it. You just eat. You know what I'm saying? It's a funny example, but I heard this guy use it, and it's just, it's a piece of cake basically once you're into it. Once you get into it and you understand everything, but it takes time to get there. I'm not even there yet, but I would like to say I am becoming a successful trader, as I've got like 2 clients right now that I'm actually teaching. And I've got a Telegram channel, but I'll actually make that live, so it's just signals. There's a girl in there who does not know how to trade whatsoever. And I gave out signals, and she just made $80. Just following what I said. I said, buy this, boom, she bought, get out. She took a profit. She made $80.33 in a week. Not much, but it's a starting point for someone who's got no knowledge whatsoever. For me, that's a major achievement. Okay, so it goes to show that my signals work. And it goes to show that you've got a winning strategy. And that's where I've actually built my confidence in the market. It's just all starting, and I'm just patient. I'm a lot more patient. That's another big thing in the market. You gotta be super patient. Anyway, sorry, I keep sidetracking. I kept going sidetracked. So I kept funding my account. I kept losing. So I went to these courses, and these courses, they're always a marketing course. They taught you the stuff that's really easy that you can just learn on YouTube. And what they tried to do is they just tried to sell you the course at the end of the day. So I kept going. I built a relationship with the mentor. And he's like, okay, you can come here for free. So I always stayed back. But what I did, every time I went to a free seminar, I already knew what they were going to talk about for an hour and a half. I wrote down questions, so after the seminar, I would go talk to him for like an hour or 2 hours and ask him questions every time. I used to do this weekly, every seminar. I used to just rock up, and I'll have like 50 questions written down, and I would ask him all them 50 questions, and I've always asked them. And then it got to a point where they stopped me going to these free seminars. And I reached out to a friend, and she actually introduced me to a mentor, an older guy. His name's Danny. He's such a nice, lovely dude. And I started sitting with him, watching him trade. And we sat down I remember Shangri-La Hotel. We just sat there, and we sat there for, I think, 5 to 7 hours just talking, watching him trade. This was during the NFP news. If you guys are traders, you guys know what NFP news is. Just this massive this news release that basically make your account fluctuate up and down. It's so volatile, and you can make a lot of money within that first 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. Anyway, so I met Danny, and then he's just been guiding me since now. Till this day, he's still my mentor. But I've grown and learned a lot from losing that 15 grand. Look, I'm gonna make that money back. And like I said, the goal is at the end of this year, I'll be getting a lot of stuff. I'll be providing for my mom as well, which would be great. I'm gonna put her into a new place. So that's another video that I'll be doing. But apart from that, yeah, that's exactly how my journey has started. And I would say that that 15 grand did hurt, especially when you have nothing. Like I had nothing in my bank account. I only had like a 500 bucks left in there. That's it. And I was just surviving on that. And it was crazy. And I did things I didn't want to do. I mean, like I had to actually work a job. I mean, a job that I didn't even like, just to make money and fund my account and just keep funding it. And the funny thing is, I just kept doing it. Like I didn't give up. I mean, I would put money in, I would lose it. I put money in, I would lose it. I put money in, I would lose it. So it got me to a point I needed more studying and stuff like that. But I remember when I only had 20 bucks and I just kept growing it. And that kind of taught me patience. And it kind of taught me that, you know, using proper risk management and such and such. And if you know what you're doing, trade by all means. You have your own trading style. You are your own person and you have your own personality. And that plays a major key part in your trading. But I have learned a lot by losing that 15 grand. Things that I don't think I would have even learned if I never took that risk. All right, so it was a benefit. I mean, I hate to say it, but I will get it back. But it was money invested in me. Actually, I had to learn the hard way. I'm stubborn. I've got this ego, and I had to learn the hard way, which is ridiculous. I could have had that 15 grand now invested. I could have easily grown that 15K right now. I could easily grow that money to 100K within 3 months. I'd say 3 to 4 months easily. But I'm back to this, so I'm back to square. So I'm building up slowly. And yeah, it's got me where I am today. I mean, I'm getting to where I want to be. I'm becoming more and more successful every day. Like I said, I've got 2 students. I'm gonna start picking up a 3rd one. I'm just training them because I feel like it. I believe, like, I'm self-taught, and I never really, well, I paid a cent here and there to learn. But you can learn this skill if you have time and patience and passion. So if you're passionate about something, it will sink in pretty fast. So that's my little story about me losing 15 grand, and it's not a good feeling. I'm still down 15 grand. Oh, not really, actually. Down 8 grand today. But hey, like I said, it's gonna take time to get that money back, but I'll get it back. And I'm not gonna hold it down. So that's a quick little insight of my 15 grand loss. So I hope this has encouraged you guys to keep going for what you want. I mean, money will come if you keep striving to do what you want to do. If you're good at something, or if you're passionate about something, and you keep trying to better yourself every day, you will get there, and the money will come. All right? Money is just an item that you invest in. Look, make your money work for you. So you investing in yourself, which me losing the 15 grand wasn't investment in myself, because I learned Forex better that way. Some people learn better that way, which is stupid, but yeah, I guess I learned the hard way. But the message is, do what you want, believe in your dreams, and go for what you want, because you will get there. Money is not hard to make. All right, it takes time, patience, and practice. But if you love what you're doing, money will come. Just focus on the journey, trying to get to where you want to be. All right. Cool, well, I hope you guys like this video. If you guys want to hear more, don't forget to comment below, like, subscribe, and tell me what you guys want to see more. I'll be putting more trading videos of my trading and stuff like that, and I'll be sharing a couple more strategies, just giving out some strategies for you guys that you can practice in the market. But yeah, hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you till next time. Peace.